Hello. So, just gonna watch the 4.7 special program and then do some normal Genshin stuff. Gotta catch up on my resin and stuff because I've been playing Wuthering Waves and kind of behind on all that stuff. So, get caught up on all that after all this.
He comes and goes without leaving a trace, only appearing at the most critical moments. He's highly knowledgeable, and he likes to share his observations with others. She has a cold and stern exterior, and her spotless battle record has earned her renown throughout Fontaine. She is an unusual-looking Melusine with an equally unique perspective on the world. And now, their voice actors have all gathered here today to deliver the version 4.7 special program!
I can't believe we're actually all here.
Finally!
Hello, travelers. My name is Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler. Today, our hosts for the special program include...
Hello, everybody. I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Dainsleif. You may know me from all those new character intro videos and occasionally dropping lore on y'all.
And I'm
Yeah,
Sarah
like
Williams, the voice of the head
Once in a
nurse
blue
at the Fort-
moon. I don't understand why the Dainsleif lore... Was Dainsleif... He hasn't even been in Fontaine yet, has he? Like, he hasn't even showed up in the story or anything, I don't think. If he has, it's so minor I've forgotten.
Fortress of Maripede, Sijuin. She's there keeping everybody all healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
And hey everyone, I'm Crystal Lee, the voice of Fontaine's champion duelist, Clorand. Pew pew pew, let's get it.
All right, nice. So we've got a traveler, a man of mystery, a duelist, and a healer. I think it's the perfect adventuring party. What a wild coincidence, you guys. I just received an invitational letter to a new domain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a
imagine that.
coincidence.
Gee willikers, where did that come
That's
from?
just destiny.
Yeah, definitely. You know, this new domain seems to be right behind us, but in order to complete the challenge, we'll need to tackle several missions first.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's do this.
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
What is this? So, I have a few predictions. So, at least based on the leaks, there's supposed to be a new Abyss, or they just kind of changed the Abyss a little bit to where, like, it doesn't reset as much, which is stupid because it should reset more, not less. But there's supposed to be a new endgame thing. Thought that's what they're going to be talking about, but I guess this is something to do with TCG or something. I don't know. But there's supposed to be some sort of endgame content that works kind of like a couple of the events that they've done. And it like limits what characters you can do each time the event resets or whatever. There'll be different characters you can pick from that you can use. But I don't think there's many trial characters. You kind of have to have the certain characters that they set. Or you could borrow characters from friends or something like that, is from what I have read. Who knows? It could all be bullcrap.
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter tradition. They fought against monsters, while I fight against lawbreakers. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
That sword looks sick.
Loaded. Time to testify.
Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
So vast and mysterious. There must be quite a story behind this place. So, I'll explore this place with you to the end. Let's never stop hoping for victory. Way ahead of you!
If he has that bow, he should be doing charge shots.
Move or be moved!
Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. It's just so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined.
What the?
Well, if it hurts, just let me know.
Now, if you're gonna pull that thing out, what the fuck? For that giant pill?
Let's blow bubbles! Don't be nervous. Just relax.
A strange disease. One I suspect that every Fontanian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
The way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marechaussee hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
That's quite the gamble. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Already a redeem code? Doesn't seem like they put the redeem codes on Hoyolab yet. Thought they were gonna do that from now on, but I guess maybe they got lazy after the first time they did it. I don't know. I have a post for the trailer. Maybe they just made it too easy or something, and I don't know. They should have done that. Fine, I'll just type them all in. Oh my gosh, Chrome, really? Just... Is your... Chrome did some sort of update.
It looks like our first mission is here.
Fancy that.
Assemble your team. Oh, I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters.
This is so annoying. I just want to fucking redeem the code. Oy. I don't know. My password is auto-generated. I'm not going to remember that fucking thing, but for some reason... Chrome is being stupid as shit, and it doesn't remember this website anymore as being what it should be for my password to come up, to autofill. So, what the hell? I guess I can just redeem it later. I just want them now, so I don't forget. Why is everything signed out? What is happening? gosh. I have to track down my password. Hold on, my god. I think they must have changed the URL or something. Like, am I gonna get hacked here because it doesn't remember my password to these sites anymore? Like, what is going on? Is this fake site? Now, what the fuck? I need to ditch Chrome, I think. What the hell? So I have 2 Genshin accounts. And now it's trying to say that update password. It's the same fucking password, Chrome. There's nothing to update. Oh my god. I thought that Edge was the shitty browser, but Chrome is like, hey, Microsoft, I see you over there sucking dick in the corner. I want some of that.
Fancy that.
Assemble your team. Oh, I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
Here it is.
All right then. Well, how about we start off by introducing Fontaine's strongest champion duelist, Clorand.
You would say that.
It's true.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. Ready. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Whoa. Those animations.
Did you see that
So
ultimate?
good. That ultimate is so cool.
Clorand's strength
What
actually has a really
ultimate?
interesting origin. She inherited it from the
Did I miss
Marashosei
it?
hunters.
Ooh.
Fontaine's
What ultimate?
law.
It looked like she's just using skills.
Ready.
What ultimate?
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Oh, is that the ultimate?
Those animations.
It actually wasn't that good.
So good.
No
That
way.
ultimate is so cool.
Clorand's strength actually has a really interesting origin. She inherited it from the Marashosei hunters.
Ooh. The hunters from the artifact set.
Mm-hmm.
The Marashosei hunters were an organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice from the shadows. I think the group's name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marashosei hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontainians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays, but for Clorand, the Marashosei hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marashosei hunters, then be sure to check out Clorand's story quest in the new version.
I want to learn more about the Marashosei hunters.
Perfect, then let's get into her combat abilities. Clorand is categorized as an electro sword user, but she actually uses both a sword and a pistolet to attack her enemies during combat. Now, her normal attack deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive strikes. During her charged attack, Clorand uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. Also, Clorand has developed a special ritual over the years. She always polishes her weapon before each duel.
That is so dignified of her.
I know, right?
And kind of adorable. Even the champion duelist of Fontaine has a cute side, huh?
Aw.
Sarah is starting to sound just like Sijuin.
Oh, what?
Though it's probably a meaningful ritual for Clorand, right?
That's exactly right. It's a habit that helps Clorand focus on the opponent in front of her. In fact, Clorand's elemental skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that demonstrates how potent she can be when she's focused.
Ooh.
Check this out. During combat, unleashing Clorand's elemental skill will cause her to enter the Night Vigil state. During this state, Clorand can unleash 2 different types of special attacks. Her normal attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks, and her elemental skill will be converted into a lunging attack, Impale the Knight.
Huh. It looks like Clorian gains a bond of life during her elemental skill. Does the skill have any additional effects?
Oh, good perception on those eyes. Those Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks increase Cloran's bond of life, and her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will clear the bond of life.
Wait, so she accumulates the bond with one hand and then clears it with the other?
Oh, hey, that's a really good explanation. Yeah, Cloran's special attacks have different effects depending on the value of her bond of life. So when her bond of life is relatively low, her Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks have a piercing effect, and they deal greater damage. But when her bond of life is relatively high, her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, has a greater AoE and deals higher damage. Again.
Ah, gotcha, I get it. So Cloran is meant to use her pistolet to accumulate a bond of life and then use her sword to clear it once it reaches a certain amount. And that way, both attacks benefit each other.
Bingo! Though you should remember the effect of one of Cloran's unique talents. So, when she's in the Night Vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will be converted into a bond of life. This unique talent allows different healing effects to alter the pacing of Cloran's gameplay. So, travelers can experiment with a variety of different tactical combinations.
That's cool.
Also, although Clorand is most renowned as a champion duelist, she has never forgotten her identity as a Marechaussee hunter. So, during her elemental burst, Last Lightfall, Clorand draws on her Marechaussee hunter heritage to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters. This ability allows her to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents. Her burst deals AoE electro damage and grants her a bond of life based on her max HP.
Wow, that's so cool. But if that power is designed to fight monsters, is it really okay for her to use it in a regular duel?
Good point. I think Clorand just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
That makes sense.
Also, Clorand can draw on the strength of her companions after unlocking her passive talent, Dark Shattering Flame. Man, that sounds cool. So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related reaction, the electro damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental burst will increase based on her attack value. Though, note, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she can gain from this effect. Clorand also has another passive talent called Lawful Remuneration. If her bond of life is greater than or equal to a certain percentage, then a change in her bond of life value will increase her crit rate. That's right. And while she's in the Night Vigil state, the percentage of healing converted into a bond of life will increase.
Wow.
Yeah. And finally, being a champion duelist gives Clorand a strong familiarity with all the regions of Fontaine. So, when she's in your party, Clorand can reveal the locations of Fontaine regional resources on the minimap.
Why
So
did they-
awesome. I'm sure
What?
that travelers will be eager to use her to uncover treasure, defeat monsters, and of course, uphold justice.
Not necessarily.
Linny already does that. I would have figured that the next character that they do that with would be a 4-star because that's what they always do. They always have a 5-star, and then later on they'll eventually release a 4-star that shows you the local things that you can get. But
In that order.
So, Clorand is usually pretty stern and composed as a champion duelist, but I wonder how she unwinds. Like, does she have any hobbies? I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's always accepting cosmetic products from Sigewinne and making sure to return the favor because she's sweet.
Aw, and yeah, of course she does. Clorand is an active member of the tabletop troupe during her off hours. So, in version 4.7, travelers won't just have the chance to learn more about the Marechaussee hunters during her story quest, the Raparia chapter, they'll also get to join Clorand on a very special tabletop troupe adventure. Woo! I love TTRPGs so much.
Ooh, I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah. And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Clorand. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sigewinne.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Too excited. Hold on. We gotta look at her demo first.
Yes.
You only get one body, so you gotta take care of it. But it's just as important to take care of your mind.
jeez, the giant pills.
Hold still. You might feel a little prick.
She's so
Cute, it's unreal.
Wow.
I love her pills so
Cuteness
much.
overload.
The bubble has ears on it.
I would love to ride around on a bubble like that. She's with her little legs dangling in the air. Oh.
Yeah, with the bubble gun and the giant syringe. Guys, so cute.
Those bubbles are so big. Her kit looks really, really fun. I know, but if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be nervous about getting sick.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take your medicine. And since she's the head nurse at the Fortress of Meripede, Sigewinne wants everyone to stay healthy. She believes that taking care of your body is the most important goal. But she often encounters people who overwork themselves in the production zone, so she always tries to sneak them healthy meals, but she doesn't think that's a substitute for some proper rest.
Oh. Take a page out of her book.
Yeah, seems like you'll need to be well fed and well rested if you want to keep up with Sigewinne.
For sure. She seems like such a caring and attentive person. But then what's she like when she fights?
Well, Sigewinne is a Hydro Bow user. Her normal attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive attacks. During the second and third attack, Sigewinne takes out a pill and tosses it at her opponent.
I saw that in the demo. It's like she's literally telling her opponents to take their medicine.
Look at the size of that thing.
She can make aimed shots using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged, Sigewinne's bow will fire slow-moving ministration bubbles, dealing hydro damage to her target. Just make sure not to release her arrow. Oh, and also, Sigewinne uses a specially made bubble gun to fire a giant bolstering bubble bomb during her elemental skill, Rebound Hydrotherapy. The projectile bounces between nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage to anyone it touches and restoring HP to all nearby party members, well, except for Sigewinne herself.
So what I'm seeing here is them saying she should not go in the abyss. She should fight crabs that stand still and don't even attack you. Like, how is this bubble attack going to be effective against the enemies that just are teleporting all over the abyss, like in the arena? Just, it's not going to work. I don't understand why she has to be a 5-star. I just don't understand it. It's just, I don't know. It's so annoying.
Sigewinne will be healed a certain amount of health when the bolstering bubble bomb disappears, which is based on her max HP.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
Oh, please don't make me.
You know, travelers could have a bubble blowing contest with their Sigewinnes. Would that be great? You can have that idea for free.
It's exactly
It's a
like
great
blowing
idea.
bubbles. The longer you hold her elemental skill, the larger the bubble grows.
Look
Once
what
the
she's
projectile
fighting.
is released, it
Why
will
hasn't she
gradually
fought a
decrease
single
in size as
Fatui?
it bounces
Why
around.
hasn't she fought like anything that the Hilichurls? I guess they kind of move. I understand it's a demo and they don't even show damage or real combat situations or anything, but I don't know. It's sort of annoying when they actually do their demos for healers because they're showing their combat abilities, but the thing is, it's a healer. You're not going to be using them to attack. You're never going to be using her charged attack to attack things because she's a healer. So
The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys, it's like she's trapping them in a cage of kindness.
Like the
And it
hydro
lasts
You
for
can
2
tell
seconds.
she
It
cares
doesn't
about
last
her
very long.
bedside manner is so strong.
Hey, wait a second. Are those the orbs that Nivelette drops? It looks like Sigewinne creates 2 source water droplets when she fires a bubble. And it looks like she gains a bond of life when she touches them? How does that work?
I can explain that as well. Since she has training as a nurse, Sigewinne understands how to make the most of a dire situation. Her elemental skill creates source water droplets, and Sigewinne can give herself a bond of life by absorbing them. When that bond of life is cleared, Sigewinne can regain some elemental energy based on the value of the bond of life.
Neat.
So Sigewinne's healing can nullify her bond of life, and she can restore energy for herself.
Nice.
That's right. While the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for Sigewinne. After she unlocks her talent, Detailed Diagnosis, Thorough Treatment, Sigewinne's healing will be increased based on the total bond of life values across all the characters in her party.
Oh, thank goodness. Sounds like a Melusine can make the Bond of Life a lot less scary.
After using her elemental burst and absorbing nearby source water droplets, Sigewinne will use the syringe to spray enemies in front of her. This attack deals continuous hydro damage.
Wait, that's so cute. Even her attacks are a form of medical
A
treatment.
huge syringe.
Yeah, I mean, hey, she just wants everyone to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah, right? Sigewinne wants every patient to get a proper amount of rest. After unlocking her passive talent requires appropriate rest, unleashing her elemental skill will also trigger the semi-strict bed rest effect. This effect will grant her a hydro damage bonus and several stacks of convalescence. When non-active characters deal damage with their off-field elemental skills, Sigewinne can consume a stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill damage.
I like how it's only semi-strict. It's like, not super strict, because she couldn't be super strict.
Just a little.
Wow, so it seems like the Bond of Life mechanic is pretty integral to both Sigewinne and Cloran's kits. That sure was a lot of information, though.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see these abilities in action.
And travelers won't just be limited to the playstyles that they've seen here, right? As I understand it, the mechanics leave a lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
Right.
And outside of combat, Melusines are very connected to the ocean, so Sigewinne always takes care of her companions during underwater exploration. Sigewinne is especially helpful when her friends are endangered by underwater enemies. She can use her emergency dose talent to continuously restore HP to her party member for a period of time. Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistances.
There's always a price.
Cool. That seems like a skill that would come in handy, though. Sigewinne is
Not
always
really.
looking out for us. Thanks,
The underwater
head nurse.
combat's so easy. You literally have to do what they're doing.
Oh,
in the preview.
and I've got a quick
have to
question for
stand
you all.
still.
Yes. Have you noticed any differences between Sigewinne and other Melusines?
Well, I think her appearance and her interests definitely stand out. Like, if you ignore the tail and the feelers on her head, then she actually doesn't look that different from a human child.
How could you ignore those?
Right. Well, true and fair. But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that.
Oh, and her medical knowledge.
Right.
We haven't encountered any other Melusines who give medical treatment to humans. And Sigewinne seems to care the most about the people of Fontaine.
And she's also one of the few Melusines who work in the Fortress of Meripede, right?
Right.
I mean, generally speaking, not many people are willing to treat criminals. I mean, not even a Melusine's open-mindedness usually goes
Blah,
that
blah,
far.
blah, blah, blah.
Do you think that in the Neri chapter, travelers will have the chance to learn more about the background of this very special Melusine in her personal story quest?
Woohoo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, speaking of story quests, didn't travelers meet a mysterious youngster last version?
Oh?
Sometime during
I
Cyno's
never
story
did that.
quest? Well, travelers will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties. He recently left the desert and he's eager to travel around. So, Zach, why don't you introduce him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me? Okay then. Let's take a look at Sethos' demo.
If you're always asking why, you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's better to let go. Give me some space. Glory to Al Akmar!
Oh,
Okay.
His design is so cool.
He looks amazing.
Yeah, the clothes and the hair, I love it.
Right?
Sethos didn't just get power and wisdom from his desert heritage, he's also talented in archery. Sethos has always loved hiking, and he has a great sense of direction. Whether he's exploring the desert or the rainforest, he knows the roads like the back of his hand. And he always knows where to find the best regional specialties. Yeah, you probably know where this is going, but I'll say it anyway. When Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal the location
mean?
of Sumero regional specialties on the minimap.
He's a 4-star.
Whoa.
Hinari's
so I'm
the other
curious.
one
He's
that
lived in a
does that.
remote desert for his entire life, and he carries the weight of such an ancient legacy. To me, it seems like someone with that kind of upbringing would either be like really introverted or just super arrogant, but Sethos doesn't seem like that at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sethos is a very open-minded and cheerful person. As the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he had more educational opportunities than other people who live in Sumeru's desert. His responsibilities drive him to learn about other people and places. He has a very open mind, and he tries to be optimistic. In fact, his personality is a huge help in getting along with other people.
So wait, that sounds like... Are you saying he's a social butterfly?
I guess. He's a pretty busy guy, and he lives a pretty varied lifestyle. And he's around the same age as the General Mahamatra Sino. He occasionally visits the academia. He's always trying to make friends in Sumeru City.
Get to it.
He enjoys browsing goods at the Grand Bazaar. But
He also
we already
enjoys
talked
taking
a
dumps.
lot. Sathos' aim shot has a special variant when charged to level 2. He can't move when his attack is charged to its second level, but it allows him to fire a powerful shadow-piercing shot that can pierce enemies, dealing electro damage to targets in its path. Sathos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can decrease the charging time of his aim shot by consuming elemental energy. Some elemental energy will also be consumed after releasing the shot.
Nice.
Ooh, useful.
Yeah, and also I noticed his aim shots take a really
Useful?
long time to charge. So I think that means players need to store up elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right? Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aimed shots.
What?
Yeah, you're right on.
Hey.
That's why Sathos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's an ancient ritual that deals AoE electro damage, and it also restores elemental energy whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded, electrocharged, superconduct, electro swirl, quicken, aggravate, or hyperbloom reaction.
That's a lot.
But travelers also have another
Everything
option
but
for firing
overloaded, or
powerful
did
shots.
they
By
say
unleashing his
overloaded?
elemental burst, Sathos will perform an ancient ritual that was passed down from King Deshret's era. He will enter the Twilight Meditation state, converting his normal attacks to enemy-piercing dusk bolts that deal increased damage based on his elemental mastery.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a mini version of the shadow piercing shot, only it doesn't take as much time to fire.
Useful. Okay, also it seems like the records of King Deshret have a lot of powerful abilities, so between you and me, does that mean Sathos has mastered other mysterious rituals and techniques?
Of course!
Yo.
I'm sure that the Temple of Silence has a whole archive of secrets. One of his other talents will also increase the damage dealt by a shadow-piercing shot for a period of time based on his elemental mastery.
Okay, all right. Sounds like the Temple of Silence is a real impressive legacy.
No kidding.
So many ancient rituals.
Sathos is definitely a talented fighter who can make full use of his martial heritage. He's similar to Colorand in that sense.
Yeah. Oh wow, we finished the first mission.
Nice. I wonder what the next one's gonna be. Let's get it.
Oh, it looks like we'll have to uncover hidden secrets in our next mission.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
Well, I mean, secrets are kind of your area of expertise.
All your character does is speak in riddles.
Speak plainly, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light on the hidden secrets.
Oh, here he goes.
So here we go. Archon Quest Chapter 4, Act 6, Bedtime Story will become available in version 4.7. Travelers will finally reunite with Dainsleif, who will share more information about Conria's past.
Ooh.
That's what you guys were waiting for, right?
Yeah. And also, I got to break out my voice acting skills for this patch, you guys.
Oh my gosh, words come out of your mouth?
Hell yeah.
You did.
Oh, yeah. This time, Ether and Lumine will get to meet face to face. And based on what we heard in the trailer, it seems like the Loom of Fate is now complete. So travelers can look forward to learning more about Kari Bear in this quest.
We just can't reveal everything right now, okay? Leave some secrets for me. These are important secrets that travelers should uncover for themselves.
Oh, okay.
We can call off the snipers. Call off the snipers.
Right? I know, I get it that everyone can barely contain their excitement. So, I will throw you a bone. To help tide you over until the next update, I'll be sharing a special surprise with y'all.
Oh.
What is it?
Come on.
Oh, I love surprises.
It is. You'll know very soon, I promise. But first, we need to introduce the event wishes. Okay? So, in the first phase of version 4.7, Clorand and Alhaitham will be featured in the event wishes. Yeah? Sethos will be the new 4-star unit
that's
that
good.
appears
Happy with
on
that.
this event wish banner. And in the second phase of the version, travelers can look forward to event wishes from Sigewinne and Farina.
Oh my god. Did they not want Seadreen to have any sales? Oh my gosh. It seems like everyone and their dog is going to be wishing for Farina because everyone was expecting her. Well, a lot of people were expecting her because they still think she's an Archon, or they didn't do the quest or something. They thought that she was going to appear in this last update, I think. I forgot when she originally appeared, but they thought she was going to take the Archon tradition of rerunning 4 patches after release, but she's not an Archon, so she didn't follow that. So it seems like, at least on HoYoLab, my feed has been constantly filled with Farina posts, people wanting her. I just really don't understand Seadreen being a 5-star. I still don't see it. I don't know. What was it that they wanted? The only thing I could think of is that there's going to be a very few amount of people that really, really do want her just because they like her. And then we're going to make it really hard by having Alhaitham, which is right below Nervalette for power. So one of the strongest characters in the game, paired with potentially a new really strong character with Clorand. Plus, there's the 4-star on there, so if you want the new 4-star, you also need to wish on those ones. So if you don't have those, and you should probably get one of those characters, like Alhaitham, Clorand, or even Farina, you should really have one of those characters in your lineup. So I think they just made her a 5-star just so that way maybe there's going to be a small percentage of people who will money up to try and get Seadreen. Because they're also probably going to be getting Farina. Maybe Alhaitham, probably Clorand, who knows. But it just... I'm salty if you can't tell. It is so annoying. Because I would have liked to get her, but I'm not going to be able to. And her kit just doesn't... I didn't see anything in her kit that screamed, this is a 5-star kit. It just... I don't know. They also do a horrible job at showing some of the characters sometimes. Like, especially with healers, they do an awful job because they don't... They always are like, look, here's Baiju. This is how his normal attacks work. And look, he can do this with his charged attack and stuff. And it's like, do you even realize what the character, like, who made this? Because clearly they don't understand how the character works. Like, there's going to be... No one has Baiju. He has, like, the worst sales out of any character, I think. And the people that do have him, there's probably not very many, but only a small percentage, like 1%, 0.5% maybe, actually use him on field. They don't... Like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense at all in the slightest to make her a 5-star, in my opinion. She was also rumored up until the last month or so to be a 4-star, but they changed it seems like. So I don't know, it's stupid.
And, because there's never enough, a new 5-star sword, Absolution, and a new 5-star bow, Silver Shower Heartstrings, will also be featured on their respective weapon banners.
They look so good!
Yeah,
So cool. So good, right? Alright, okay. I've made y'all wait long enough. Let's bring out the surprise.
Yes,
I hope everyone enjoys it!
Let's go!
It's better be good, because I'm salty.
This journey of ours has been bittersweet. Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed if you were here standing next to me. Would you know how I feel and see what I see? Know that I will always try, finding your rhythm and rhyme. Though the nights are long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart. When the snow melts away and the ice finally breaks, have you taken off? Are you already on your way? No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really lost. Our paths we surely cross.
I don't know. When did they give up on their anime? It seems like they just are like, hey, we're gonna have the super awesome anime 2 years ago. Oh, by the way, we're not gonna do that anymore. We put that in the same spot where the Diafix was, in some corner, in some storage closet. Like, think Indiana Jones with all the boxes. That's where they put their anime, is right next to the Diafix. I really just don't understand what that was, because all of the clips we've seen, it looks like the other... Are they twins? Whatever. You know, the brother or the sister, either Lumine or Aether, depending on which one you pick. The other one looks like they're leading Conria or something. It looks like they're evil in a lot of the things. And I suppose they could still be missing each other, but maybe that's what that was about. I don't know.
Produce this domain behind us.
Yes, yes, bring on the challenge. I'm so ready.
This.
You sound ready.
Hold on. Did I miss something? Because that's the thing I was talking about at the start, where it's like the new endgame content. At least that's what the rumors said. So what the last rumor I had read on it is that it's a combat event, permanent event, and there's only certain characters that you can use in each phase or whatever the event cycle or whatever it's called. And if you don't have a certain character or something, then your friends can share some of their characters and their builds, I think, too. And you can basically like download them or use those as a trial or something like that in this thing, which does me no good. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest, as far as that being the end game content, because I just think that they need to do more with the Abyss. Maybe make another floor or something like that, floor 13 of the Abyss or something. But we'll see.
Welcome back, travelers.
Thank you.
Hey.
I think it's about time we introduce this domain behind us.
Yes, bring on the challenge. I'm so ready.
Dun, dun,
You sound ready.
The location of this challenge seems pretty intriguing. Paimon and the Traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt Library, and they've received an invitation to participate in a mysterious performance.
Oh, I love secret rooms in libraries. I've always wanted one. So that's right, the all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will become available in version 4.7 for travelers who are adventure rank 35 or higher.
Nice. Wait, so this is a library? Wow.
The coolest library.
I know, it looks a lot different from what I imagined. It's huge.
Yeah, it kind of looks more like a magic castle.
Right? So cool. I would live there.
Please.
So, travelers will encounter a concierge in the area who calls himself Wolfie.
Aww.
I know, he's so cute. Wolfie. He'll reveal that this room was created by a mage and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage. He is also a poet. That guest will hopefully put on a magnificent performance by becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring on that main character energy.
Ooh. After arriving in this room, travelers just need to interact with this strange book in order to participate in the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wow, that was fast. But what kind of challenge is it?
Oh, let me tell you. Imaginarium Challenge.
Wow,
Each season, so they call it a season. So yeah, will change, and the characters that may be used may change as well. You must select 18 characters. 18. You best not need artifacts for 18 characters, because that's insane.
that was fast. But what kind of challenge is it?
Oh, let me tell you. Imaginarium Theater contains a series of combat challenges with different battle conditions. Now, only characters who wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate, so travelers will have to select characters who meet the requirements of the challenge.
Oh, I get it. But what if we don't have enough characters in our roster who meet the requirements?
Good thinking, but you won't have to worry about that. Because first off, 6 characters will be designated as the initial lineup for each challenge. Trial characters will be provided for travelers that are missing any of those characters.
Nice.
And travelers can also invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends' supporting characters to join their own team.
That's a nice way to get to try new characters.
Right? Friends. Who would say no to more friends?
Support each other in staged combat.
Friends helping each other. And during the current challenge period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant them buffs that remain potent even outside of the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wait. So you're saying those buffs aren't just active during the challenge itself?
Yes!
Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay, the main
I assume that does not apply to the Abyss, though.
behind the theater must be super powerful.
Oh, super powerful. And I know that everyone's probably wondering why it looked like we had to select so many characters just now, but characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges. So when a character's vigor is fully depleted, they will no longer be able to fight, and you will have to replace them with a new character.
It's time for some R&R.
I get it. So when you select your characters, you have to pay attention to how well they work together.
Yes.
And also how well they can fill in for each other.
Exactly.
Involved strategy.
And I should also mention that not all selected characters will immediately appear in your team. Some characters can only be gathered by progressing through the story. They can formally be added to your team at the end of an Imaginarium Theater battle, or when you encounter certain special events.
Cool. So assembling your team is part of the challenge.
Yes, which makes it even more fun. But let me explain a little more about the special events that I mentioned. Travelers can choose to spend Fantasia flowers to trigger events during the story. Now, some events will unlock certain characters for battle, and others may trigger certain perils, some doom. So, travelers will have to choose very carefully.
Ooh, no pressure.
Right?
Travelers can collect performance tour rewards by completing challenges and finalizing their performance results. The first time they complete a challenge, travelers will also receive a debut performance gift.
Ooh, presents.
Travelers who feel particularly confident can try to attain the Star Challenge condition during each stage. They'll be able to obtain different levels of performance medals that correspond with the difficulty of the challenge. These medals can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all, right? Travelers can also obtain toy medals during this event, which they can exchange with Wolfie the Concierge. In return, travelers will receive special poses for their characters when taking photos.
Awesome!
Right?
Travelers will be able to take all sorts of new cool
Nice.
pictures.
that.
I am excited to see new poses.
So hyped.
Me too. And also, more poses will be
Yeah.
added whenever Imaginarium Theater is updated.
Yes. And finally, each performance in the Imaginarium Theater has several difficulty levels, and each one has a different number of challenges. Higher difficulty levels will yield even better rewards.
Bring it on.
As Wolfie the Concierge likes to say,
When the brilliant golden glow of the treasure beckons, don't you hesitate. Just go open it.
How can he be so
that's
cute?
amazing. I don't know, somehow I still didn't make him as cute as he actually is.
Of course, it'll take time for travelers to raise the necessary characters and understand how they fit into this new challenge. And I'm sure travelers are always looking for ways to get more Primo Gems.
Always.
Just said the magic
Primo
word.
Gems. Gimme.
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate updates with the Spiral Abyss. In addition, the total rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 Primo Gems to 800 Primo Gems.
Yes.
Yeah. More information will be available across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so keep a lookout.
Aye, Captain.
Ooh,
So
the
wait, what?
background is changing.
Ooh, here we go. Yes.
From 600 Primo, the total rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 Primo Gems to 800 Primo Gems.
Yes.
Yeah. More information will be available.
Okay, with alternate with the Spiral Abyss with each update lasting for a month. So they did change it. So we're getting fucked out of 400 Primo Gems. Yeah, they gave us an extra 200, but they took away 400. So, right? Because it resets every 2 weeks right now, not every month. So every 2 weeks, we're getting 600. Is that what it was? So instead of every 2 weeks, or every month getting 1,200, now every month we're getting 800. Fucked. That is fucked.
Available across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so keep a lookout.
Aye, Captain.
Ooh, the background is changing.
Ooh, here we go,
Let's see what else this version has in store.
Yes, please.
Mutual security enhancing simulation. Huh. I see some hilly churls and ruin guards, so I'm assuming this is one of those monster fighting events.
Yes, sort of. Travelers won't be engaging monsters directly. Instead, they'll be able to command monsters to fight in a cooperative simulation. The Millilith will be hosting a strategic war game to improve their understanding of security needs throughout Tevat. They'll be accompanied by representatives from Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius, Inazuma's Yashiro Commission, Sumeru's Corps of 30, and Fontaine's Special Patrol. Their joint exercise is intended to improve military tactics across the continent.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wow. You're making this event sound really official.
That was my official voice. I'm just doing my best. As I was saying, you can play two different kinds of scenarios in the event. Assault scenarios and defense
Okay, I don't care. Hurry
enemy
up. Just tell me.
formations.
Select your combat
I'll
units
figure it
and
out
deploy
later.
them within your staging area. So, and
Tell me what the
I don't know
bow
if you can
and what
relax
all
when
this
these
stuff
things are
is.
coming at you. Yeah, okay.
Do it.
Oh.
How come my
Sorry, I forgot to mention something important. Now, archers around
Zach. Defense scenarios. So, defeated enemy unit line structures.
for their team. And if there's mutual security, Primo Gems,
Yes!
a Crown of Insight, and a 4-star bow, Cloud Forged.
Oh,
Cloud
gimme!
Forged.
What is that
Okay.
camel's claw?
And next
or
up, we're
whatever it
introducing
was?
another combat-related event, Endless Form's Most Martial.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing that this one is going to test some different skills.
You bet. Tactic,
Blah, blah, blah,
most
blah.
electro gold. Or
This is
Let's move on to our next event. I'm gonna try this announcer voice. Yeah. I've gotten a report about a loud boom that just went off in a rather unremarkable part of Fontaine.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
I like that news.
it must have come from that crocodile-shaped cannon. That thing looks pretty scary.
Fontaine. Why
Hey,
not?
we've done this
Travelers
one
possible.
before.
Order today will
Cool.
new update.
Your light novelist who recently completed a new script, an imagination, and the script opportunity to earn from,
Warlocks will also earn even more coins.
Yeah, we've done one of those.
Travelers can look forward to new characters. The Overflow event will also return in the new version, so don't miss out.
Whew, that was a lot of.
So, the Leyline Overflow event will also return.
Well,
Huh. Yeah, I'm extra salty now about the Abyss. It's this right here, the first two letters, see that? They even know. So now, people are talking. So I must not want to end it now. There must be something that shows Natlan, right? Yeah. Okay. Right at the end.
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
We're back.
Hello.
Welcome back to the version 4.7 special program. Looks like we completed this domain challenge.
Was there ever any doubt?
Piece of cake.
I think you'll find I am very, very pro.
Now it's time to tell everyone about the new optimizations in the latest update.
Yes, please.
First up, the encounter point system for collecting daily commission rewards will now be unlocked at adventure rank 24. Hopefully, this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Nice.
What?
And now for some really exciting news. Traveler's Max Dressing will be increased from 160 to 200.
Nice. You might notice from the video that version 4.7 will have some other optimizations. Be sure to check them out for yourselves in-game. All right,
that
that
feature
looks
just
like all
needs
the
to go. It's so
information we have to
stupid.
share today. Bye, travelers.
What?
Just kidding.
wait.
No, you
I'm just
can't.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Of
Okay.
course, I wouldn't sign off without giving you guys the chance to talk about your time here on the special program. How was it?
I have things to say. No, I'm so thrilled to join this amazing voice cast, and I'm excited for everyone to get to see Siegeween in action and add her to your parties, I hope. And
Yes.
just see how
Don't count on
cute
it,
she
Siegeween.
is
Don't count
with
on
her
it.
little pills and her adorable little syringe. And, take it.
Oh my god. And
Thank you very much.
yeah, same here to everything that Sarah said. It's such an honor to join the cast. I'm so excited that Clarenda is finally coming out. I hope everyone has fun meeting her and learning more about her. And also, I'm really excited for these combat events. I don't know about you guys, but I've been playing this game, and my favorite thing's beating things up in this world.
Yeah. No, me too.
Love fighting these monsters.
And you guys, I have not been playing this game for years, and so while Dainsleif is a man of mystery, this game, so much of it is a mystery to me. And you guys were so welcoming today, and I learned so much. And I don't know, is this the thing that finally gets me to start playing?
Oh.
Or were you guys a gateway?
Oh.
Did that just happen?
Did we get him?
This is it. Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome doing this with you guys. I'm so excited for Imaginarium Theater, of course, all the new characters, and the new Archon quest because I got some new voice lines.
Oh, yeah.
He speaks! More!
So I don't understand what they're talking about because does it mean that he speaks when he's the evil character, because you get to pick Lumine or Ether. So Ether gets and Lumine get to speak as the main character, perhaps, or I don't even know if we've heard them speak when it shows like clips every now and then of them, the other twin in Conria or 500 years ago or whatever. So I don't really understand what they mean, but okay.
Awesome.
Not
Well,
really
thanks
exciting.
for coming, guys, and see y'all in game.
See y'all in game.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, it does look like Pokemon. Oh. Wait a second. This could be controlled by the player. It definitely is controlled by the player. It's a Pokemon update. Oh my god. Well, that's pretty cool. Because I've read rumors that there's going to add mounts. So, like, no one really knew what that meant. Like a horse or something, you know? But it doesn't look like you actually ride it. It looks like you just become it and control it, maybe. Huh. That's pretty cool. Well, I didn't have my chat window for the most part. Yeah, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, apparently, but I realize that I get this way when I know that I can't have a character, so I gotta find ways for me to not want that character, and I was already pretty upset when I heard that they're gonna be making Siegeween a 5-star anyway. And you know, the fact that Clorand is also coming out, so it's just, I know that I can only get one or the other, and I was gonna have to wish for, I would probably want Sethos, whatever his name is, as well, just to add it to my roster. Not that, I'm not really that interested in him. He doesn't look that interesting to me. But again, they do awful job, just the worst job on these things describing what the characters actually do. So, yeah, and like what their role actually is. Because according to this, Siegeween is a DPS or something. But I really doubt she is. Being as most healers, you don't use them very much on the field. There's a support character. You do their skill, their burst, and then you switch. Although she looks like she might have a Dia problem where she's a support character, but then her burst requires her to be on field. Which, you know, just ends up wasting time, basically. Unless you're just dicking around in the overworld where nothing matters, there's nothing strong anyway. Like, you could just one-shot whatever you want, for the most part. With about any character. At least you get to that point anyway, where it's just becomes super easy in the overworld, and it's not a whole lot to do up there. That's why I was wanting more Abyss, not less Abyss. More challenge, not less challenge. But this new event, it better make up for the fact that we're losing a significant amount of Abyss cycles. Losing one a month. The amount of Abyss in a year has been cut in half by them doing that. So we're getting 50% less Abyss cycles and 400 less Primogems per month. But I'm guessing that we'll get about 400 Primogems for the new event to make up for it, because they don't. It seems like there's a certain amount of Primogems they're willing to give for free, and they figured out what that number is, and they don't like going above it. It's like why sometimes events will start out giving you either less Primogems and then get up to where you start getting more towards the end of the event, or the other way around. You'll get like, first time you do this event, the first part of it is 60, and then it's 60, and then it's 40, and then it's 30, and then it's 20, and then it's nothing. Usually. A lot of times there's an extra stage where it's just like an extra difficult stage where you get Mora and stuff, but not Primogems, because not everyone will be able to do it. But, yeah. That's also why they didn't give us anything in Sumeru when they came out with the latest Fontaine update. There was that whole big section of Sumeru that was black that you couldn't explore. And then they unlocked it, but they just left it literally nothing. They didn't add anything. They didn't add vegetation. They didn't add anything. Besides the 3 chests that they added near that town. That was it. 3 chests for an area half the size of Mondstadt. It's just, yeah, but I'm most salty about Sigewinne because I'm not going to be able to get her. And so I have to find ways that make it to where, you know, I'm not going to be tempted to get her, I guess. So I have to hate her. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the whole pill thing anyway, and the syringe. It's not. I hate pills. I despise pills. I'm not afraid of syringes. So there's that, I suppose. Huh. Cloran seems still pretty cool. I just need to play her, I think, because, I don't know, I was thinking that I was going to want Cloran more than Arlecchino, but now that I have Arlecchino, I don't know about that. Oh gosh. Resin's about full. The whole resin cap thing too, that, I don't know. That just means that it's easier to not play Genshin more. Right? Because now you just have longer time between when this is full and when it's not. So now you have more time to not play Genshin. It doesn't, unless they changed how many fragile resin you can make. If that's still at 5 and didn't go up to, I guess, 6, then I don't understand the point. Because it's still 8 minutes apart. You're still... yeah, all it did was just make it to where you don't have to play Genshin as much.
The doctor will see you. Ha! Whirling snow! Ha! Let the world collide!
Remember, health comes first.
The doctor will... You asked for it! My apologies! Yeah, Kamisato art! Somensu! Shower me with praise!
Mind the side effects.
Whirling snow! you will see.
Dead. I almost actually have this set built because it's been taking me so long to get anything good for this set. So I figured might as well at least make one of the sets, I guess. Since I'm going to have to keep farming to get anything good for this one anyway.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
Let's get it on!
Embrace the ice!
They're dead meat!
They all split up. No.
A bitter pill to swallow. Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Let the world come alive! Take flight! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Didn't do that. Well, at least I have Withering Wave, so I don't have to be doing the Abyss so much anyway, out of boredom. I just like the challenge. It has just gotten to a point, though, where the only way I can challenge myself is by picking characters that aren't that great, I guess. Or I don't have fully built or something.
Strike a pose!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Look alive!
Seems like an emergency.
Time to shine! Embrace the ice!
You asked for it!
Shower me with pick!
Wakula! Hi!
Whirling snow!
Remember, health comes first.
Let the world come alive! Take flight!
Should probably make a team that can do this fast. I need to do it so many times. Darn, thought I was gonna get lucky there.
Add Astra.
What? Oh. Wait. Oh yeah. Forgot I got her 10. Ooh.
Something you would.
Wish you could have more. Oops. On your profile. I guess it doesn't really matter. I just like putting my favorite ones on here. So I swapped out Diona the other day for Fremenes. I mean, the main reason I have Fischl's is just because I really like Fischl. But that name card isn't so great compared to all of the other ones. I think I'd rather get rid of either Klee or Kirara's. Because I really like Chevros. I like her gun. You know, I think I'll move Klee up. Where is Chevros? There it is. Pew pew! Yeah, I like Chevros's. But Navia. It's Navia.
Go
I mean, come on.
You have my undivided attention.
It's kind of. I'm required to use her thing. She's just that cool. Well, I wish I was more excited for the new update, but I just can't get over the fact that I have to skip Siegeween.
You asked for it! Look alive!
This is where you fall. Transfix!
Hands where I can see them! Midnight, Pinky!
don't know if Cloran's gonna be as fun as Arlecchino.
Laid bare.
By royal decree. Final warning. Justice will prevail.
As you wish, me.
Transfixed.
What I need is an attack percent Sands or a pyro damage goblet that's not complete garbage.
Laid bare.
Oz, reveal that.
Buckle up. Hands where I can see 'em.
Hi, midnight phantasm. By royal decree, justice will prevail.
As you wish, me.
That's the fastest I've ever done that. Lame.
Transfixed.
Oz, reveal that. Look alive. You asked for it. Final warning.
Can you come over here?
Gloves off.
Let's give you this.
Midnight Phantasm.
Laid bare.
Wish I didn't have to go back to town to make fragile resin, because it only takes me about 20 seconds to do this, so I think it'd be faster just for me to do this 2 more times without fragile resin than it is to, yeah, go back to town, make fragile resin, come back here and do it once.
Overruled.
By royal decree,
Buckle up.
justice will prevail. Hi, Shadow Raven.
Laid bare.
Oz, reveal. Look alive. You asked for it.
As you wish.
Well, didn't really get anything good. I wonder... Probably not a good idea for me to do this today. I just probably have some bad mojo going on with me. Because I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I should have enough, though, to get it to rank 20. And then I think I just need one more piece, and the set is done. Just won't let the bad mojo affect me, I suppose. Heck yeah. Wait, what? Why didn't I add all those in the first place? Oops. Nice. Very nice. Jeez. So that's quite good, actually. Especially since it already has 4. And 3 of the 4 are pretty good. I mean, flat attack isn't that great, but there's far worse than that, so... it's tempting to go for that. So it would be that, or... I guess I don't have enough to rank it up all the way anymore now, so... Maybe I shouldn't try. Maybe I should wait until I farm more artifacts just to see if anything better happens to show up. What the heck? Did it crack the window? That's crazy. Yeah, because it'd be upgrading this one, or... I think that this would be better. Wherever it went. That... Probably... Yeah, because that doesn't have crit rate on it, so... Well... I want to upgrade it so that way I can finally use this set, but... I guess I could see how far it gets me. I don't know. Am I going to get anything better than this? Probably not. Not for a while, anyway. I mean, I never really know. I bet. That'd be terrifying. Wait, what did that go into? Did both of those just go into flat attack? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck? That's not good. it would probably, for this to be good now, I think that the next, whatever it is, 2 upgrades would have to be going to crit rate. Otherwise, this is not good. Well, I'll just leave it the way it is. So what character did you say that you want? Was it Siegewing?
Looks like I went too far.
He is super cute. That's why I was hoping she was going to be a 4-star. So that way I could actually have a chance at getting her, but... I mean, I could always pick her over Cloran, but I don't think that's a good choice. So I suspect yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The downside to not getting Siegewing is I feel like her sales are going to be really bad, and so she's not going to have a rerun for like a year or more. Could be a couple years even before she even shows up again. That, or they're going to do the whole Baiju thing, where they keep having her show up so that way they can get her added into a Chronicled Wish. But I really doubt it. I think because a Fontaine Chronicled Wish wouldn't be happening for a very, very long time, so... several years from now it shouldn't happen, so... I just feel like she's gonna show up and never show up again. Whereas Cloran is probably gonna get a rerun not too long after comes out. That's my guess. Wait, was that? Yeah, I guess it was 3. It's the last one. I don't know if I got the achievement for this one. I think I'm still waiting on him to give me one more food. Potato? Maybe now's the time. I don't think I've given him a potato before. You're just gonna give me a nice baked potato? Penny puri. Penny puri? What is that? Yay! Finally! Delicious penny puri. What does it look like? I'm never gonna be able to find that. I have so many foods. Is this it? Is this it? Penny puri. Ah, this is it. There it is. That looks horrifying. Penny puri. Penny puri. Oh. Did all that with a baked potato? Or with a potato? So, I wonder what it is actually. See, he just wanted a potato. Guessing they're the coolness. So either coolness is the. It looks like maybe there's mint,
What could the children be?
or maybe that's talking about like it's just a baked potato with sour cream on it. I don't know. Right, yeah, baking potato.
Add Thank you for
Finally, okay, so what achievement was that? Let me mark it off my list. What's the matter? So I have 2 more. I just don't understand why I haven't got them yet. Well, actually, one of them is because it's the same thing as this, actually. It's just I'm waiting for them to randomly give me the right thing. But this one, I think, I've been worried that I haven't done the world quest to actually do it. Well, just 2 more, and then I'm done with the achievements and Sumeru. At least the hidden commission achievements. Whoa! My gosh. Oh, I better do that at some point. I don't think I'm in the mood today, though. I should have a couple days. Let's see, so I have 45 wishes is how many I should have right now. I'm at like 0 pity, I think. Or like maybe 5 or something like that. It's not very much. So there's a chance I could go for Siege Wing. If maybe not, actually. I would need another 40 wishes, basically. I mean, it could always be less than that, but probably would need another 40 wishes to get Clorand, and that's... They don't give out that many wishes for events, so... Yeah, never mind. I shouldn't get my hopes up. Well, did my dailies. Farmed for artifacts. When do these end? 2 days. 2 days. 9 days. Haven't even started that one. Okay, good. So I should be able to get all the rewards now if I just keep playing it, but I guess I'll do that maybe tomorrow or something. Hopefully I'm in a better mood. Just wish I could get Siege Wing. Well, I'm gonna, I guess, end it here, and then, I don't know, I might start playing Wuthering Waves here in a bit after I take a bathroom break and stuff. But, yeah, I might not use the mic for that, we'll see. But, alrighty, if anyone finds this, thanks so much. Subscribe to my main channel at Whisperoni on YouTube. Thanks so much.